A new DCS update is here. The C-130 is opening a whole new dimension. Heatblur shares a word, and yes, we got a brand new sponsor. Logistics have officially landed in DCS, and now we get to enjoy them with fresh haptic sensations, a high-end yoke, and a ton of excitement inside the C-130J by ASC. So stick around, because we're breaking down everything you need to know about the latest update in DCS World. Only here at How I Play. This video is sponsored by Sensit Haptics. Fly, race, and feel every moment with instant haptic feedback. Now available with a limited edition discount code. Hello virtual pilots, I'm Andre Celesti, and tonight we're diving into the latest DCS World news. We're closing the month of November with a brand new update, a ton of fixes and new features, and big news! Sensit Haptics is now officially sponsoring our channel. We are currently testing their new Gen2 MTC-P seat insert, designed for advanced haptic effects across racing titles and sim platforms through SimHub. It promises extremely low latency, improved driving feeling, and added realism in any sim pit environment. DCS integration is on their roadmap, and we're already in coordination for testing. Expect our full review right here on the channel soon. In the meantime, they've launched an exclusive Black Week sale with 50% off using our voucher until December the 7th. More details in the video description. The C-130J by ASC has officially landed in DCS as an early access module. You can now command this legendary workhorse in full authentic cargo operations, solo, or up with 3 friends in multicrew. It's genuinely fun handing over controls to your co-pilot while prepping a cargo drop. And meanwhile, your loadmaster opens the ramp and deploys whatever you've packed. And of course, there's even a navigator seat for orientation assistance, and maybe microwaving some hot pockets. Here at How I Play, we had a blast on launch day, and the C-130 truly opens new possibilities for DCS. Future bombers, paratroopers, dynamic logistics, and yes, a dynamic campaign is still a must if single-player only users are ever going to enjoy this bird in full. With this first iteration, most things already work and are present in the sim. The Moab is there and functional, but there are some visual glitches that the team is aware of and will be resolved, especially in multiplayer when leaving the cargo bay. Also, they announced that a hotfix is coming, if not here by the time you watch this video. They will fix crates not spawning if unloaded on ground next to FARPs, and also when it comes to vehicles, it seems that once loaded and unloaded as cargo, you can't place them back on the ramp. For now. But the systems are operational, the aircraft looks amazing, performs well, and even with the high settings for ray tracing, it's a joy to fly. With that being said, we have experienced some desync in regards of pilot to co-pilot functionality, but we've managed the situation by dictating our actions and things went smooth. We will come back with a full review for this module later down the line. But as of today, I really enjoyed the C-130, and I must say, ASC did a great job. Now it's up to DCS to feature more content like a dynamic campaign and maybe some servers similar to ours to feature a cool functionality for this bird. Moving on to core changes, for air, ground, and sea AI, we got new fixes regarding wingman attacks, follow command triggering a stalled behavior, or taxiway odd behavior on the Kola map, making the AI run over water. For weapons, you will be happy to know that they implemented scaling of damage that is dealt to concrete structures depending on penetration depth. They also reduce blast wave damage fall-off intensity for map objects, as well as other fixes to certain missile behavior and warhead parameters. As new features that are now part of the core sim, we now have cargo airdrops with parachute, as well as vehicles transport as cargo, FARP spawn from cargo feature, and dynamic cargo items that now add each item weight into the resulting cargo. They've also improved performance by tweaking cockpit ADF logic. For modules, the MiG-29A Fulcrum got a radio and ADF tabs in DTC and a decent size of fixes and improvements for engines, radar behavior, navigation, and weapons. The Apache got the FCR Terrain Profile Mode or TPM. In Phase 1 will feature the FCR Page Terrain Profile shading only, and Phase 2 will focus on C-scope lines and obstacle symbols. The Chinook gets a small list of additions like the Altitude Hold, the AFCS Native Mode, 3 new options to work with the thrust control lever, plus the flight plan and patterns and procedures. ED also notes that as they further develop the native modes for the digital automatic flight control system, it is now becoming essential to use the magnetic thrust brake on the thrust control lever. More information in the video description. On Heatblur's front, we get to see the Phantom shine again, with RWR fixes and improvements. Wear and damage was adjusted to induce less frequent failures, and also at repair if the aircraft quality is under 50%, worn components are replaced so they are less likely to fail in flight. If the aircraft condition is over 85%, you can expect new replacement components with no initial wear.
Okay, but my question is, who pays for all this maintenance?
Oh, I almost thought you were asking something else. I don't know, Petrovich. It's a flight sim. They also added a useful reload aircraft keybind to load the persistent aircraft after changing livery or tail number in-game. They fixed persistency issues in multiplayer, and they added new weapons-related options, new instant action, and BFM missions alongside other fixes and improvements. For the Tomcat, they made fixes and adjustment to the ALR 4550, even adding the A-6 to the library. Yes, more about that later. Oh, and the AI overswept wings should be fixed now. And they added flaps and slats failures. Beware! The Viggen also got several instant action missions for the Cold War map, avionics and audio tweaks, and they updated the manual. The team also did a checkup and told us that they had to delay again the A-6 Intruder AI as they ran into some issues with the refueling basket placement, which they are currently solving together with Eagle Dynamics.
Okay, very good. But Andrei, did they?
Yes, Petrovich, they also said that more news is coming soon.
So my question is,
you will have to wait and see.
Okay. But what about...
Moving on with Aegis, they continue to improve their Mirage F1 with more tweaks to their heading systems, TACAN, HUD view, and a few typos. The F4U 1D Corsair by Magnitude 3 gets some improvements on stalls, fixed propeller stream effect, on vertical tail and force feedback trimmer action. And the tail wheel swing is still work in progress, and it's on their urgent list to fix. And last but not the least, Ugra Media adds 19 new airfields to their amazing Cold War Germany map, 8 new highway strips, 6 large cities, and a great number of unique objects, moving step by step with the development of this map. And so, this was our coverage of the latest DCS update. Do you enjoy the C-130, or are you planning on taking the skies in this new bird? Leave your comments down below. Stay tuned for more content on the new module and more info on our new sponsor and the HIP Dynamic server. Many thanks to our patrons that continue to support our channel and our channel members. Remember to leave us a like if you find the video informative and subscribe to keep in touch with all the latest news on your favorite simulators and games. And as always, I'm Andre Celesti, reminding you to fly safe, and I'll see you next time.